What's up, guys? It is that Panda Guy. I'm here again with another video, and today we're gonna be looking at the new update. We've had this kind of for a while, but we just haven't been able to see this event. We haven't been able to participate in the event, and finally we have the chance to have this event. So I am very excited, and I am ready. So let's hop right into it, and I'll kind of just talk about a bit of the stuff. I will say that there's obviously some stuff that we won't be able to figure out until the event actually comes around, such as how long does the event last? Does it last a week? Does it last 2 weeks? We will have to see. But yeah, let's hop right into it. So, new large-scale crossover event, which is this raid event. In the treasure left on the Coco Island, the survivors discovered a map that pointed directly to distant. I do not know how to pronounce that. Distant islands. In order to conquer the islands, the alliances formed larger organizations, legions, by establishing bonds with each other to launch a large-scale battle. Please update the game to access. I will say right now that I actually have a map picture that was sent to my email, so that's pretty interesting. I might use it as my thumbnail for anybody who wants to look at the thumbnail to kind of get an idea of it, but it does show 4 different colors, and I'll just talk about that in a minute. Huge map, brand new map, which allows over 20 alliances to compete at once. This is pretty nice. So at first, I had previously thought that this would be a region type thing. Maybe they would include regions in these legions, but it looks like it's going to be just choosing alliances. And I mean, not too bad. I don't mind, but that's pretty nice. So yeah, so you get 20 alliances that compete at once. Legion matchmaking. Alliances from different regions form legions. The number of alliances in a legion may vary due to the difference in alliance strength. Special checkpoints, new special checkpoints with different permissions. So based off this map, I'm going to assume that you're probably going to get randomly picked for what legion you're in. That, or you're going to be able to choose, but you have to choose before the event starts. But I'm really thinking that you're going to have just random spots you're thrown into. That's what I'm going to be assuming. But I guess we're still going to have to see. Legion matchmaking alliance for different legions. The number of alliances, may vary there. And that's to say, like, maybe like you're not gonna have 320 billion alliances on one team, and the rest of the alliances across the map are 10 billion, right? It just won't work like that. Special checkpoints, new special checkpoints with different access permissions. So based off this map, it looks like there's a potential for maybe 2 to 3 legions to go into one checkpoint, depending on where your position is on the map. So seeing how this kind of works out is interesting, especially if some legions align with others and maybe agree to give the other like second place or something like that. I guess you'll have to see that. That's going to be kind of interesting. And depending on how hard you're able to fight, you'll either be locked into zone 1 or you'll be able to make it to the last zone, or you'll compete with the other legion that kind of dominated their zone, because there are 2 main zones that I guess you're going to be competing for. Pretty interesting. Okay. Alliance building materials. New way to collect alliance building materials. Commanders can get alliance building materials on the island by gathering from resource nodes and defeating armored scavengers. Obtained materials must be brought back to the shelter to count in the alliance warehouse. Squads transporting materials can be plundered by squads from other legions. Please protect your transport squads. So I'm assuming that these resources are pertaining to stuff such as gold. Obviously, this is probably not going to be gold specifically, right? You see it right here. That, or it's something like, for example, the island raid resource that you need to build stuff, not including these other resources. I mean, you're probably going to have these other resources maybe included in like gathering or something, but I think there's going to be a main resource that you need to build, and that is pretty interesting. So I guess we'll have to see about that. Special resource nodes. Special resource nodes that grant large amounts of alliance building materials as well as common resources will spawn. So, I mean, I think this is kind of a given with like Island Raid, for example, but maybe just higher level resource nodes than we're used to. Troop refund. There will be a larger hospital capacity. I'm assuming that this is just double capacity as normal. It is possible that it's going to be even bigger. But yeah, and full refund of aid station troops when phase 1 ends. So, allowing commanders to fight more boldly than ever before in phase 2. So I'm trying to understand how this works. When you first read it, it sounds like it's saying 100% returns, but when it says full refund of aid station troops, I think it just means any deads you had in the first phase, right? So maybe those troops will return. Maybe there is an actual percentage of returns. Maybe it's like a 65, maybe it's 85. I guess we'll have to see on this one. So I did previously think that this was 100%. I was super confused because it made no sense to me, but now this makes a little bit more sense. So when phase 1 ends, you will get the full refund of these troops. So assuming phase 1 might be you fighting for your first zone, and then phase 2 might be when you're fighting in your last zone, which is the middle area, right? That's what I'm going to be kind of presuming that this is based on. And yeah, so that's interesting if that is the case. So let's go on to the next thing. New Alliance Journey event. Join an alliance to embark on the journey of glory. Okay, that's interesting. I guess we will have to wait and see what that is about. New squad skin, Hell Knight. This skin didn't look the worst. I've seen worse skins. I mean, we'll see. We'll see if the skin is worth barking up the tree. Okay. And they also added a new quick training to barracks to make training troops more convenient for players. I can only assume that this is something along the lines of, I want to train this many troops, you can waste this many speed ups, something like that, right? Maybe it's like auto training. I'm not really sure how this is exactly going to work. I mean, I think I was kind of confused reading this, since I think we do have a pretty convenient way to train faster now with the size expansion. But I guess for whales, this is also kind of harder if you're trying to mass train without like gymming troops. So I don't know, man. I guess we will see what this is about. I mean, anything that is more convenient for people, I think these are always pretty nice. Adjusted new immigration decree event. Commanders will be unable to participate in the region's arena during the restricted period after immigration. Adjusted requirements to chat in the World Channel. The number of free World Channel chat chances is based on players' VIP level. Additional chances can be purchased with gyms. So I'm looking forward to this. This is looking kind of nice. I mean, yeah, I mean, you guys let me know your thoughts. I am excited for this event. I know there's like a lot of people who've already maybe done this in. Sorry, let me check this. In like Rise of Kingdoms, right? Like where, for example, if I want to go compete into this zone, so let's say it's just this zone and this zone right here, and they're both going to this zone. I've never had the chance to do this kind of stuff. I think it's going to be very interesting, very fun, and very intense, you know what I mean? Like even if you're fighting against like 2 other legions, that's going to be very fun. Even if hard and you lose in the end, I think depending on how those fights go, this will make the game that much more fun. So I am really looking forward to it. I was really looking forward to this event for a while, but we hadn't gotten it. So yeah, I mean, I'm pretty happy. So you guys let me know your thoughts in the comment section if you guys are looking forward to this event. And yeah, I will see you guys in the next video, and that is it to this video. So I do appreciate you guys as always for coming, and yeah, you guys have a good day or night though, and I'll see you guys in the next one. And that's it. Peace.